Hey guys, welcome back. Rob's vehicle. I wanted to show you where we're at now. If you haven't watched it, go back, watch the previous episode because it shows you what we did with the GVM. As you can see, this thing is a bit longer than a normal dual cab. So 4495 JMACX GVM upgrade in this one. So that's the super chassis with the 300 included in the extension. All right. What I did want to show you is we kind of were at the point of fitting all of our accessories. So things like stereo and our chrome delete, stuff like that, that you guys haven't seen yet. Grill's obviously blacked out. That has been done. All our handles and our chrome trimming that goes up along the roof lining of the vehicle, that's all now been blacked out. So that is done, dusted, finished. Safari ARMAX snorkel did go on. You probably would have seen that in the previous episode. But what you probably haven't seen is we are done fitting ARMAX ECU and all our under bonnet features that kind of needed to go in around that. So a little bit of an overview on that. Because of the 4495 upgrade, you get a hydro booster, which kind of extends your brake system quite far forward. So we obviously worked quite closely with Safari to get around that because of the ECU mounting in this position. So now we've got a bracket system that works for the ECU, a pre-line kit and a ProVent kit as well. So that's kind of all in conjunction with what we need to do in this area. As you can see, it's quite tight and there's a lot of gear and a lot of hoses and lines that are going on in this space. Especially if you go and throw a sealed alternator in the mix, you do then have some coolant lines coming up as well going into here to obviously tap into your cooling system. So it gets quite cluttered in this area. Not to say that we don't have a space for everything, but if you are looking to do something like this, you need to be very aware of where this goes, where that goes, because it gets quite tight in here, but that's done. ARMAX ECU, the clutch did go in as part of the 4495 system, and like I said, filter kits are all in place, ready to rock and roll, so that's done underneath the bonnet. What I did want to show you real quick is we've done a real straightforward, simple setup on the stereo for these guys. They didn't need anything too wild or crazy. They did go with the big head unit, mind you, so let's step inside and just have a real quick look at what we've done there. Okay, so as I mentioned, chrome delete on the handles, even the locks as well. And your little chrome strip that goes along the top, we black that out. So it kind of all turns into a little bit of a more of a stealthy type vibe. On the inside, like I mentioned just then, we do have department door pods, some focal speakers. We did do our tweeter up in the original 4.5-inch speaker area. We just get rid of those and throw the tweeter in there. And then we do have the Kenwood 10.1 up the top, which is going to be running everything for these guys. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, reverse camera. So that all kind of comes in as part of that system for Rob as well. Mentioning that, reverse cameras on the back, you can see we've got a temporary tray. So we do have a full Boss aluminium tray and canopy coming for these guys. Whilst we wait for that, rather than us keeping the car here at the boy shed, we done up a temporary tray for the 4495 vehicles. That way Rob can take the vehicle, go get his other components fitted off, and basically once our tray and canopy is ready to go on, we can just let Rob know, hey look, come back in and we can drop canopy and the tray on, and that way he's not not using the vehicle, if you know what I mean, not using it anyway. You get what I'm saying? So I've got a temporary tray for the big super chassis, and then I do have a temporary tray for the normal dual cabs, just if people's schedules don't line up with how things are going along with manufacturing at the moment. But that's it there, which is going to do exactly what it needs to do for now to drive the vehicle. So keep an eye out, guys. Coming up is the train canopy install for this vehicle, but that's it for Rob's car for now. So hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you give us a thumbs up on the video, it really helps us out. Subscribe to the channel if you are interested in what we're doing and like what you see. But yeah, thanks guys. Keep an eye out for the next episode because we will be doing that setup on the back, so have fun.